Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and it's a Saturday and the sun is shining. It really looks like we're going to have an early spring, which should really help to get things kicked off earlier than normal with the cleaning picking up. It's been a very, very quiet winter business-wise, slowest in many, many, many years actually, but that's okay. We've been around for 30 years, so although the business is down, it's not really a big deal, because there's times when things have fluctuated and it comes back. Anyway, and I guess now we're talking here in Canada about possibly a federal election in the spring, and that'll keep people distracted too, I guess. But anyway, let's clean a carpet. This is, I don't actually know, they don't know how old the carpet is. Young guy moving in here, son of one of my customers. My guess is it's about 15 years old. It's an olefin berber. Actually really quite good shape, but it is really packed down in some areas, but soil wise it looks really quite good actually, so that's good. But you can really see the traffic lanes are very compressed, which actually, I'll tell you what, one of the reasons why you might see that is if people are heavy, the carpet will wear more obviously and more rapidly. So whereas if you've got a light person, carpet doesn't wear as well or as quickly, obviously. What's interesting is that this closet here is really worn down the middle, so I guess whoever was here would be coming into this closet a lot, trying to figure out what they wanted to wear, I suppose, because it's really worn right in this middle area here. Anyway, we're going to go over the high traffic areas with the Oxy-Dry fiber pad. The olefin berber really likes the Oxy-Dry fiber pad on it, so that's the better way to go in this case. I have this exact same carpet in my bedrooms and hallway. Very good wearing, but it does not like steam cleaning. This carpet is one that will tend to wick. I've fixed up this type of carpet countless times over the years that steam cleaners had cleaned, and then it wicked and looked awful, and I came in and got it clean, and it stays clean with the SETT method. The bed was over here, so there's a really worn patch right here. There's a fairly obvious color difference between here and around the bed, where the carpet color has faded out somewhat. Not that bad, but it's obvious, but not really obvious. This is a carpet that, this berber type carpet, if you use an OP machine, a wheels up machine, you would notice that it would be fighting you, moving the machine in certain directions on the carpet, because the loops tend to sort of lean a certain way, and the OP machines will react to that, making it a little more difficult to maneuver. The wheels down OP machines, you wouldn't notice it. Like if you used, for example, a Vibe or whatever, it would be fine on here. But a Trinity, which I also have, or not a Trinity, a Challenger, yeah, you would really notice it on this carpet, or a Oric. You could still do it, but it's just going to be a little more effort to maneuver the machine. But of course, the rotary, you really don't notice it at all, actually. It just moves so effortlessly. Now we'll go over this. This is the most worn patch right in here, so we'll go over that just a little bit more. We're running at 300 RPM. So that'll be 5 360 degree cleaning passes per second on the carpet. Tremendous amount of action there. Scrubbing that yarn. It's lifting it a little bit, but it'll flatten again as soon as it gets stepped on. It does not compress the yarn with this method, by the way. Sometimes I still see people saying that on comments on different videos or whatever, and I don't know why they say that. That definitely isn't what happens. Anyway, let's do a switch over to the, I think we're going to use the green stripe AstroTurf here. A little bit extra. Scrubbing that way. Yeah, that looks like it's working really well. A little bit of maneuvering going on here. And this is why I put this pad on, because it's just a little bit smaller. Oh, have my hand hit over here. Alright, that looks pretty good. We'll back our way out of here. Definitely lightened up in there. That traffic lane looks a lot better. Okay. There's a bit of a shadow right here, but if you take your, actually you can see when I go over here, we can see it looks dark here, but when I come over here with my light, it disappears. This is actually an optical illusion caused by the way the light is reflecting off that vent. You can see that dark patch disappears. You can show that with your phone, with your light from your phone. Almost every case, that dark patch in front of the vents will disappear when you put a bright light there. Or if you take a white piece of paper, plain white piece of paper, and just slide it down the front, it'll disappear then as well. That's quite an interesting thing to see. I've got a video, I think I've got a couple of videos I done when I showed that. Really quite dramatic actually. This, I don't know if you can tell on the video, but this carpet is really evening out. There is still a pathway here of wear, which is going to always have a little bit darker hue to it because the light will not reflect off of the worn patch like it does off there, is where the carpet has not been walked on, or walked on a lot less. So you'll always see these, as the carpet ages, you'll have darker appearing areas, but that is what causes that is the wear. The light does not reflect off of the worn areas as effectively as it does on the areas where it's less wear or no wear. So we can't unwear the carpet. We have 3 types of soil that we remove, or we deal with, I guess is a better way to put it. One is the particulate soil. That's the soil that we remove with the vacuuming, dry vacuuming, prior to cleaning. There's the visible soil, which is the soil that when people look at the carpet, they say, oh, my carpet looks like it's dirty, it needs to be cleaned. That's oily, sticky soils and oils and stains and things like that. That we can almost always remove. And then there's what we call apparent soiling, which is where the carpet looks soiled, but the soiled appearance is actually caused by the wear and aging on the carpet, and that we cannot remove. But being able to identify what you're looking at as a carpet cleaner, professional, you know, when you walk into the house and you can tell the carpet's got obvious wear on it, one of the things you want to make sure is that the people who are getting the carpet cleaned understand the difference between what appears to be soiling and what is actually soiling. And if you can, and I've had that conversation with people before. I remember, usually here's what happens: you walk in the door and the carpet's maybe a year or two old, and you know it's the first cleaning, and you can see it's got a very obvious wear path on it, because that can happen on some carpets. And if you start to explain to people what wear is, and they're going, "Oh no, I want you to guarantee you're going to make that carpet look like new," because they think my carpet's new. No, it's not new. You've been walking on it for months and months and months, maybe even a year or two. It's not new. There's wear, and a lot of the, particularly the newer polyester carpets, they don't stand up well at all. They wear so incredibly rapidly, and you've got to be able to qualify the customer about these things. Okay, I'm going to let you go. We'll take a look at the pad. I want to keep this video a little bit shorter anyway. I just got to go to the other room. But anyway, I'll let you go, and we'll look at the pad first, though. I'm curious to see. The carpet didn't really look very soiled, but sometimes it surprises you. No, not very much on there at all. Okay, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.